Okay, Sandy Dog and I just came off an epic 4-day backpacking trip. And this backpacking trip was in Colorado near Aspen, and it's called the Four Pass Loop. And it's a 28-mile loop, and you can do it in 3 to 5 days. We actually ended up taking about 4 days. But if you get an early start on the first day, it's a 3-day hike. Now it's definitely a difficult hike. It's not an easy one. There's about 7,870 feet of elevation gain on this hike, and again, it's right around 28 miles. So the biggest challenge probably for me, I don't think for Sandy Dog, but for me, was that altitude. This trail, there's no part of it that's below 10,000 feet, and most of it is between 10,000 and 12,500. So, again, it's best to acclimate to that type of altitude. And, I was coming from an area of low altitude. And so if you could give yourself a day or two to be ready for that, that certainly would help. Now, you can do this loop either clockwise or counterclockwise. And I chose to do it clockwise. There's some strategy to that, and I'll throw a map up here in a sec. But I chose to do clockwise, and what that really did is on the first day, I did not cross any of the four high mountain passes. So that gave me one more day to kind of get ready. And also, I was a little late getting started that first day. I got off the shuttle bus and around noon, so really didn't get started till about 1 o'clock. So if that's the situation, if you're trying to get acclimated to the altitude, or if you get a late start, I think clockwise is probably the best way to tackle this thing. So I'm going to go ahead right now and throw that map up on the screen, and so you can take a look at that. And if you look at this map, you'll see it kind of starts in the upper right hand corner where the shuttle bus drops everyone off coming out of Aspen. And everybody kind of walks towards Crater Lake, and then at Crater Lake you either got to pick if you're going to go counterclockwise or clockwise. And of course I went clockwise. And if you notice those colorations on the trail, so it starts out light blue, yellow, kind of a purple, and then a red, those are the 4 days that I hiked. And again, it could have been done in 3 days because Sandy Dog and I started Friday about 1 p.m. and we finished Monday about noon. So if we'd have got an early start, it could have been a 3-day hike. But you can see each one of our consecutive days there. Light blue, spent the night at the end of that trail. Yellow, spent the night there at the end of that. And then the purple got us all the way back around to Snowmass Lake. And then finish out on the last day on the that red portion of that loop. So, and then I'll throw up maybe a little bit of the elevation profile too. It was a lot of up and down, a lot of climbing and going down every day. So I'll throw all that up and you can take a look at it. So to get to the trailhead for this particular hike, basically there's a shuttle, and I think it costs like $15, and it comes out of Aspen, and you catch this shuttle at the Aspen Highlands resort. It's kind of like a little ski resort. And so if you can kind of stomach going to Aspen, just get to that Aspen Highlands place, and there's parking there, and it was $30 to park, and then you just catch that, I think it was like a $15 shuttle. Shuttle runs every 15 minutes. It was really convenient, really nice. And so the rest of this video is going to be the entire hike, and it's going to start right on that shuttle ride that took us up to the trailhead where we started this loop hike. Alright, Sandy Dog and I, we really just getting started here on the Four Pass Loop Trail. We're at Crater Lake, which is kind of where the loop really begins. And you'll see there's quite a few people here. They have kind of day hiked from the drop off at the trailhead where the shuttle bus kind of drops everybody off out of Aspen. And but now Cindy and I, we headed onto this 28-mile loop. We're going to do it clockwise. So far we've probably I guess it's 3 miles maybe to where we are now. So far Sandy's been doing pretty good. We'll see how she does. But it's gorgeous scenery. Really, really pretty. All right, Sandy Dog and I, we're here on day 2 of the 4 pass loop, and we're about to cross the first pass. We're doing this thing clockwise, and we're going to cross 2 of them today. I think it's West Maroon Bells Pass and Frigid Pass. And it was frigid last night, but it's warming up really nicely today. It's a beautiful day. So we're going to knock out those 2 12,000 foot passes and then set up camp on the other side of Frigid Pass. So here we go. Let's roll, Sandy. Let's go. All right, Sandy Dog and I, we are on our final push up this West Maroon Pass. It's getting really slippery, a lot of snow melt, so I've disconnected Sandy, disconnect my shoulder strap here, my chest strap, and take it slow and do a lot of good work with these trekking poles. Yeah, how y'all doing?
Just hoping to get some coffee here, but
nope,
no, it doesn't work.
Oh no, you want me to fire mine up? Did it run out of fuel?
No, it doesn't, no flames.
No flames? No oxygen?
Not enough for the
Not enough for the lighter. You gotta have oxygen to make a fire.
Not enough for the lighter. That's what it is.
Girl.
How was
Good girl.
the night sleep there?
It was kind of chilly, but it was a pretty spot. But
I think at night in general it was chilly.
yeah. All right, Sandy Dog and I, we are coming down off of West Maroon Pass and headed over to Frigid Pass. We're gonna knock both of them out today. They're both just a little bit over 12,000 feet, both of those passes. And when we get off the other side of Frigid, we're gonna find us a spot to set up camp and call it a day. But man, this has been one glorious hike, I can tell you. It is gorgeous. Okay, Sandy Dog and I. Sandy Dog got she's getting ahead of me. Look at her way up there. We're headed up Frigid Pass, and we're getting close to it. It's not much further, but every now and then you got to stop just to kind of take in this scenery, because this is so beautiful, unreal. I'd like to come back more in the summer and check out the wildflowers. They're all around me, but they're past bloom. But I am certain that it is a spectacle. But I'll take this mid-September day as well. All right, Sandy Dog, let's roll, sweetie. All right, Sandy Dog and I, we out here on the 4 pass loop. Say hello, Sandy Dog. Sandy Dog. And we're on day day 3. I'm losing track of my days. But we're getting started today. And we're gonna go up a high mountain pass here. And then the next stop, probably for tonight, will be near or just past Snowmass Lake. We got waterfalls, all kind of views. I don't know if you can see it on this iPhone, but it is incredible. We just broke camp and starting out here this morning. Okay, Santa Dog and I, we have stopped here, kind of in a picturesque, scenic location, and I'm kind of recharging my batteries. Don't seem to bother Sandy. She's always ready to chase whatever varmint comes across our trail, so she is doing splendid on this little hike. But I don't know if you can see this scenery here. I just had me a little lunch. Had me some smoked salmon. And getting some electrolytes in my water. Getting kind of recharged. And just taking it all in right here. Right behind us is where we're going. And it's called Trail Rider Pass. So see right up behind us, that's where we're headed. We thought it would be a good idea to stop right here and fuel up before we make that little hop, but we're gonna do it here in just a few minutes. Okay, Sandy Dog and I, we are almost ready to cross over the top of Trail Rider Pass. I think it's about 12,400 feet. And Sandy Dog, she keeps wondering why I'm stopping all the time. My legs are screaming for oxygen. I'm trying to get it to them, but I can't seem to do it. But anyway, we're almost there. One last look down into this valley where we spent the night last night, way down below. And tomorrow we'll be over on the other side, or tonight, where we'll be sleeping tonight, probably near Snowmass Lake. It's probably where we're gonna stop because we're moving slow on this uphill. So, but I think we can make it to Snowmass Lake. All right, Sandy Dog and I have made it up atop Trail Rider Pass, and I think it's about 12,400. Don't quote me on that, but all 4 of these passes are just over 12,000 feet. And we're doing a 4-pass loop, and this is number 3. So 1 more to go, and it's back that way. We're probably gonna sleep tonight somewhere down in that timber by Snowmass Lake. And this is Snowmass Mountain. And this is a view back from where we just came up. You can't even really see down in the bottom of the valley anymore. You probably can see some hikers maybe making their way up. We're catching our breath, and then we are gonna head right down this direction to that beautiful lake and find a place to camp tonight before we do the final pass, Buckskin Pass, tomorrow morning. And that should be the end of our hike, unless we just want to spend another day out here. We'll see how it goes. Sandy seems to be not missing a beat. Like, kind of like she's in her natural element or something out here. She does not seem to get fatigued very easily. I've been impressed with her stamina for an old dog. I'm kind of an old dog too, but I'm showing it a little more than Sandy, I'm afraid. All right, here's a good view looking down into Snowmass Lake. We're coming down off of Trail Rider Pass, and just a spectacular view there. Sandy dog just taking it all in. She's mostly interested in these little pikas, these little varmints keep barking at her, and the rocks. But I think she's enjoying the views too though. I don't see even how a dog couldn't enjoy these views. But we're heading on down. We're gonna sleep down in there somewhere by this gorgeous lake tonight. There's a rock slide across the valley there. I don't know if you could hear it on this GoPro. I tell you, these views of Snowmass Lake on this 4-pass loop trail are incredible. This trail runs right alongside the lake. Pretty much the whole length of this lake. And it is just gorgeous to look down onto that lake from a few hundred feet above it. Man, it's so pretty. Sandy dog seems to be doing great on the trail, of course. A dog is a tough animal. I am learning that on this trip, man. All right, Sandy dog and I, say hello, Sandy dog. We are up here on day 4 on this 4-pass loop backpacking trip. We just made it up here to the top of Buckskin Pass, and when we come off of it, we're going to go this direction now. That'll put us right back at the bus stop where we started. So the buses stop at 5, and it's about 10:15 in the morning, so we got plenty of time. I think it's only a few more miles once we come down off of Buckskin. So we're gonna stay up here and just kind of enjoy it for a little while, huh, Sandy dog? Just take in all these views, catch our breath. Mostly me catching my breath. Sandy dog don't seem to mind this at all. But anyway, it's been an amazing hike, that's for sure. All right, Sandy dog and I, we have come down from Buckskin Pass, and we have gotten right in the middle of this avalanche site right here. You can see it pretty well came right down and knocked all the trees down. You can see it up there. Some big trees knocked them right down. And that's Crater Lake, I believe is the name of that lake down there. And we're gonna pass kind of by it. We came by it on the way up, so we're headed back in.